Hello and welcome to T Money Talks. In this week's episode, T Money is going to play the piano as they talk about whatever comes to their mind. So, sit back and get ready to relax. Hello. It has been a while since I've done one of these. Well, it's been season 2. I haven't done one in quite a bit, but I've been eager to try to get one to do, to do one of these piano playing podcast episodes. I've been trying to do this podcast for the past 2 podcast releases. These past 2 podcast recordings, I've been trying to do this, but both times I could not get my mic to work. Every time I would try to record, my microphone made me sound like I was a robot and it was horrible. And 1 second, I'm just going to check right now. I'm just double checking right now to make sure that I don't sound like a robot. And I, in fact, do not sound like a robot. So we are check in the clear. But yeah, so that's been really frustrating and it's just been really upsetting. And I have had a special guest, or not a special guest, I'm sorry. I've been having an audience member these past 2 podcast episodes as well. And one of their favorite podcast episodes are when I do these. So I wanted to do that for them while they were here. However, it just wouldn't go like that. So I took that as that maybe it's a sign that whenever I do these podcast episodes, whenever I play the piano, I really only do them whenever I feel called to them. And so I guess like the universe knows that like it's something that's supposed to be done only between me and myself. And then this way the podcast can be as organic and as authentic as that it can be, so that I guess I can express myself as openly as I would like. And not to say that I would have held back or anything, or who knows, I might have had, just because there was another person in the room. But Either way, I am here with the piano in front of me, we are doing this differently this time. You see, normally I would do the mic where it's just the piano, and where the mic is set up in a way so where it picks up my voice as well as the keyboard and everything else surrounding me. And so when it comes to editing, shook the mic a bit, I wouldn't really have much to work with because everything is all on one take, it's all on one track. So if I cut out something, you lose something else. And I didn't really want to do that again this year. This is season 2. We're doing more things, more organized. So now I have the piano and the mic on different tracks, so I could go like this all day long. And if I wanted to edit out all this madness going on down there, which I'm checking right now I was just making sure that there's madness going on down there, so I can very much get rid of this madness. By editing it, or did I just stop playing? I just stopped playing, but how are you to truly know? Anyways, they're on separate tracks now, so it's going to sound a lot smoother, a lot better. I'm excited because with that, it makes editing, oh my goodness, I gotta be careful with this mic stand here. But with that, it just helps editing and make it be a lot easier for me, because now I get to take stuff out without having to worry about the piano part getting cut and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, I have my keyboard out. I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna start playing. But as usual, these podcast episodes, when I play the piano, sometimes aren't very long. Sometimes the chord progression I choose to play, or the melody I find that I connect with, tends to get repetitive. And for some, it's not cool listening to the same thing over and over again. But in my opinion, I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of fun. That's kind of what makes it T Money Talks, It's the T Money way to just repeat a melody and just kind of improvise as much or as little as you'd like, But anyways, this podcast may or may not be 40 minutes. Could be 30 minutes. Who knows? Who's to see? Because, as I say, as you should know, I only do these piano podcasts when I feel called to do it. Whenever I feel like I need things to be said, or I need to let stuff out of my head, I feel like that's when I choose to play the piano. That's when I feel called to play the piano. And I was very excited to do one of these episodes because Well, now I have my fountain, and you could actually hear it in the background now. Like, it's big enough to where it can be heard. So it just adds to the vibes to help you relax, to help you meditate or relax or de-stress or do whatever it is you'd like for this next however much time I decide to take from you. Whether you choose to do something or not. I hope you don't do anything while you listen to this one. I hope you really just rest. Lay down, lay in your bed, sit in a chair, get comfy, and just rest your body, I guess. But anyways, yeah, that's the spiel on these types of podcast episodes when I play the piano. They could be long, they could be short, they definitely can be repetitive. But for one thing's for sure, the main goal is to get you to relax. Like this sound. I feel like that was a little like interlude to help prepare you to get ready for the mood of what's to come. I'll give you this time to prepare yourselves to relax, to get ready to rest your minds, or maybe just to rest your body and keep your mind moving. Because after all, meditating doesn't just have to be sitting still in a room. I guess I'm just simply suggesting that you close your eyes and lay in bed or lay on the floor to really relax. But if you relaxing for you means cleaning or mowing the lawn or painting, put this on in the background to help bring the good vibes, the creativity, and whatever else it is you're looking for during this time. Oh, that was my wild. And yes, I am staying in. Well, never mind. I was gonna say what key I was staying in, but it's gamelan, and I can't quite remember. Sorry about that. Kinda lost my head in a painting. And that's okay. Because after all, even if nothing really gets said in this podcast, the real goal I want of this episode is to just help you rest, to help you relax, to help you feel better. Because after all, these are hard times. I feel like interacting in the world, re-entering society after the pandemic and after having been through what I've been through this past year because of my accident. It's been really hard. Hard to adjust being around so many people, so many new people. And then my job, because I work at a theater and a venue, like a music venue. On the weekends, I interact with so many different people. And of course, we're all masked and protected and whatnot. But still, like, not only is it the pandemic, like the idea of like, yeah, we're just here living in a world during this time with a disease amok, you know? But I feel like aside from that, I'm just like talking to people, having to conversate just feels so hard. Like I'm like, how was I able to conversate with people before? How was I able to hold conversations? How was my attention span like as good as it was? Because I feel like ever since I graduated, I feel like my attention has just like I've like learned, oh my god, do I have ADHD? I think I have ADHD. Like, not just, and I don't say that because it's like, oh, I mean, TikTok, yes, did convince me, but more so it's like TikTok opened my eyes to the idea that I could possibly have ADHD. And then as I think back more on my childhood, I'm like, oh yeah, no. But anyways, aside from that, I'm just really like, I used to be able to hold conversations with people and not lose interest or not lose focus. But lately it's feel like when I have to make sales to customers and I have to like, we got a small talk as I'm like punching in their card information for their tickets as they're trying to make small talk. I'm like, I'm paying attention, I'm looking at you, but at the same time it's just so hard to stay focused on what your mouth is saying, because it's just, I don't know what it is, but it's hard, and it's, I don't know, bothered me for a bit, or it's been bothering me, I guess, because it's like, am I the problem? Or do I have a problem? Is it my ADHD? Do I have ADHD? Yeah, probably. It is genetic, and, well, I believe 2 of my siblings, possibly 3 of my siblings, are diagnosed with ADHD. So, and yeah, so there's the chances of me having it are very high. So I don't know where that came out from. Where that came from. But my head feels lighter. And after all, that's what these piano podcasts are for. To help me unwind, to help you unwind, to help us find the truth, to help look within, to help us discover more of who we are. But my friend Jer has recently told me, because I know I'm very shy. I'm a shy person. And like talking to new people is hard. But Jer has told me that in all honesty, if the vibes are good, if the energy is just right, I can be a social butterfly. And I took what he said and I really thought about it. And I was like, Jer, I think you're right. Because as I thought about it, all the times I've gone to places with him or parties that I knew only maybe 3 people there, the vibes were right, the energy was good, and I was able to be a social butterfly. So even though I am shy and it is hard for me to make conversation with people, I've come to learn if the vibes are right, if the energy is good, I can be a social butterfly. I don't know why I said all that. But I hope, in some strange way, it'll help you. Sorry, that kind of came out of nowhere. Sometimes you just gotta play what you're feeling. And that's also what these podcast episodes are all about. Me just feeling how I'm feeling. And these notes up here, let me hire it, reminds me of Mr. Rogers. I don't know, or maybe a baby's toy box. But for me, this is a very comforting sound. Could almost sound like Christmas. I'm not Mariah Carey. I hope you're doing good right now as you're listening to this. I hope you're feeling okay. I hope this is helping you relax or give you whatever it is you need. Because this is doing whatever it is I need. Sometimes the piano is the best way I can express myself. Sorry, I kind of just left you there for a bit, but I don't know. I feel like this podcast episode is also very much for you listening to this to also, wherever you're at, express and say out loud whatever it is troubling your head, so that you could let out whatever it is bothering you, whatever it is keeping you up at night, whatever it is that's keeping you feeling however you've been feeling, if it's not been good, to help let that out. So during the times I'm not talking, I hope you're using that to say out loud all the troubles that are going about in your head. I feel like I've let out all that I've had to say. All that I've had to say from my head is come out. Alright, I took a quick pause because the mic was just getting so low and it was hurting my back so much. And the pain that it was coming because I was sitting straight up and I just did not want to bend my back. I was like, okay, I will cave in and pause and fix the mic stand and rest my head for a second as well as I reconnect so that I could finish up this podcast on a good note, because I feel like sometimes, although it's good to let out what's in your head, sometimes it can be hard, and the things that you're letting out, the things that you're healing from, can take a lot from you. So sometimes it's okay to stop, to take a second, to reconnect and regroup, to know your limits and your boundaries. It's taken me a long time to learn those things, and I'm glad that I've learned them, because man, it's changing my life. Just checking the mic one more time. Sorry, guys. hope you're having a good time. I hope you're really being able to rest your head or relax or let out whatever it is you need to let out. Because my chest and my head feel a whole lot lighter. And I know I still got a few more things locked up inside of my brain. But I know that it's gonna be okay, and that in due time, as I'm ready, I will express and let out and heal from all, whatever it is, and solve whatever it is that needs to be solved and work through things. Because life is unpredictable. Yeah, you could live every day the same. Wake up the same time, do the same routine. But at the end of the day, there's no way to tell what tomorrow will bring. The influences of the world manipulate the ways of the days, and the universe just helps to guide you along the way. So why waste life being mad and upset at someone you care about or someone you love? Because as this pandemic has taught so many people, the ones you love could leave in the blink of an eye. No warning whatsoever sometimes. Sometimes a warning, sometimes not one at all. But I am learning to cherish it, to grow, because growing is really the only way you could truly enjoy life. To heal from the things that damaged you, to stop wasting times on things that don't need to be fought about or argued with or bothered with, for that matter. You start to learn what really matters in life. I think I'm going to be wrapping things up pretty soon, so for those of you, or for those listening alone, for you, if you're meditating, if you're resting your head on your bed or on your floor, in your chair, or in your car, or wherever you may be, start opening your eyes, start coming back to life, because I'm going to start giving you back your time. And I hope after listening to this, you start to use it a little bit more wisely and start to think the next time you get mad at someone you care about, or I don't know, something else of that matter. Just think, is it really worth being upset over this thing? Or can we work through it and get over it? Or get past it, I should say. But unfortunately, I have nothing much left to say. Or to play. So instead of keeping you away and taking more of your time, I want to give you back your time, and I want to thank you for being here and giving me your time by listening. I hope this helped you in any way it could. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling refreshed. I hope that your head also feels lighter. Hopefully I get called to do another one of these again before the season ends. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, guys. So, until next week, this is T Money saying live your life because you are the only one who gets it. Alright,